Hello everybody and welcome to Sin City Living. My name is Jason. I'll be bringing you today's episode. As always, we want to thank all of our fans, our sponsors, our patrons. We appreciate all of your guys' support. Everyone that's bought us a cup of coffee, been greatly appreciated. We've had a rough couple of weeks here in the family, been out of work for a week and a half, coming up on 2 weeks, thanks to our old friend COVID running through us. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time with the usual spiel, so all of you guys that are interested in what's going on with Sin City Living and what we plan on doing in the future with our live streams and upcoming events, please stick around to the end of the video or skip to the end of the video and watch. I will put most of that stuff in the ending spiel, and I will try and update it every week or two with more news. Otherwise, that being said, we're just going to go ahead and jump straight into today's video. So for today's video, I want to show you guys the downside of superstition, of some superstitions. Absolutely nothing wrong with being a superstitious player. There's a lot of little things that don't impact the game. It can actually make it a little bit more fun for you or just kind of enhance it, and it's fine. What you run into sometimes are superstitions that actually slow down the game. Slow down the game or really irritate the dealers and the box. You know, one or the other. And this is a real player, real strategy. Thank you, everybody, by the way, for the coffees. Very appreciated. You guys helped us out a lot. And we'll start showing you guys moving forward what coffees we can buy. And please, guys, email us with some strategies that you've seen or have questions about, or just any questions. We love shooting videos for you guys. It's a lot of fun. Or just any video ideas. If you guys want to see a certain crossfire or see us talk about a certain subject, please email me. So this player, he's got a number of different superstitions that come into play. One of the problems with this player is he thinks he's basically hot crap and thinks he's, the big dog because he buys in for, a medium decent amount, a few thousand. So he thinks he's a big dog and he acts like a real showman. He's a real attention whore, absolute attention whore. Just wants everybody to be looking at him. So the first really odd superstition that comes up that doesn't impact us because he's actually really patient with this part. He does understand some of his stuff can slow things down. He won't buy into the middle of a roll because, again, he's superstitious. Nothing wrong with that. Absolutely cool because he will wait to play. But he buys in with just an oddball dollar amount. It's a very, very strange dollar amount that he buys in with. And it's mostly, he typically buys in with a certain amount. I'm not going to give the exact amount because I don't want to call out a very specific player. But it's basically, he buys in, like I said, for thousands. But his amount actually goes all the way down to the tens digit. So it'd be the equivalent of like buying in for $3,440 or $3,470, right? Every single time. Now his strategy is really, really bad. So I think I've seen him win maybe twice ever, and it requires an extreme amount of luck. He actually should be playing roulette. And then he ends up giving it back. So oftentimes on his trips, he will end up running low. And I can tell that while the primary superstition exists there of this specific dollar amount that he always does, like I said, as an example, we'll say $34.70. But if he starts running low on cash, then he will adjust his buy-in, but he will stick with that same theme. So maybe he buys in for $14.70, $4.70, but always that very oddball amount. So we have to sit there and count it down, but he doesn't mind the dice going while we count the money down. He's very patient in that aspect. So where do his other superstitions come into play that really impact the game? Well, the first thing is his primary strategy. He will, on occasion, do place bets on occasion, but they're not his primary strategy. He doesn't play him every single roll, and I would even say 50% of the rolls. His primary strategy deals with hops. He hops constantly. Again, he should be playing roulette. You have almost the same odds. The payouts are much, 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 much better. I have a friend of mine that's a floor that was curious the other day and ran the math on it, and the house edge, if you're hopping, versus the house edge for craps versus playing roulette with, again, almost the exact same odds but much better payouts, is almost double. House edge is almost double. People that primarily do hops, you should be playing roulette. And he hops a lot
But he throws them in. First off, he throws them in individually. So let's say he wants to hop the three-way six. So he'll say, let me hop the three-way six. Okay, you've got $45 three-way six. Okay, it's $15 per number on the two easy sixes and the hard six. Then after he has thrown that in, then he'll say, and give me a two-way 10. Okay, got a two-way 10. Now, there are a lot of rolls. I'd say 1 in 3 rolls where he'll throw in, say, $30. We'll set it up. Then he'll throw in $20. We'll set it up. Then he'll throw another green in and say, press them both. And it's like, why didn't you just throw that in to begin with? But again, he likes to be looked at. He likes to make the spectacle so that everyone's seen him throw in these chips and see what a brilliant player he is and how well he knows the game and so on and so forth. Now, where the superstitions start slowing the game down is when something hits. When something hits, right, let's say over here, this $15 or the $30 two-way 10. So you got 15 per number. Let's say an easy 10 rolls. Okay, an easy 10 rolls. Now he has $75 in action here. So we would pay him $165. We would say give him $165. But no, not him. What this chowderhead has to do is, I want to come down. Okay, so we'll pay him $240 and down, right? So we'll pay him $240 and down. We'll give it to him. I want you guys to look at this setup, okay? 30 and 45. $240 and come down. The very next thing he will do, let me get a three-way 8. Okay, so we're back to the 45. And now it's an 8. And two-way 9. Okay, two-way 9. So instead of saying, switch my bets to a 6 and 8, from a 6 to an 8 and a 10 to a 9, he takes them down and then string bets, throws them in again. We have learned him and we know that he's superstitious about this. We know that he's going to take it down to come right back up with the exact same dollar amount. And basically identical bets, just shifting numbers. We know it's going to happen. So it doesn't matter if someone else is shooting and really wants the dice quick. We have a few players that like that. Once we give him the 240 and down, we stop and wait. The dealers will just stand there. Because we know that he's throwing in the exact same money that he just took down, only he's going to switch the numbers around. We know. So we just wait. The shooter's like, give me the dice, give me the dice. Hold on. We got a bet coming. We got a string bet coming. Because again, he's going to throw it in 2 or 3 bets. He's going to throw this in 2 or 3 tosses. That way, people can look at him. People can notice him. He does the exact same thing on, say, come-out rolls, where he might do a C&E or an 11 or an 11-12. He does random stuff on the come-out rolls. And he'll do the exact same thing. Something hits, and he will say, take me down. And then he will come right back up, just shifting us. And sometimes he comes right back up with the same bet, by the way. He will do, say, a $20 C&E. The crap hits. He says, 80 and down. Okay, so we take him down. We give him his $80. We take his $20 bet down. And he immediately throws $20 in and says, C&E. The exact same bet. He does the same thing with the hopper sometimes. Let's say he's got his 3-way 6, and let's say he did a $20 2-way 4. Okay? So let's say the 4 hits. $160 and down. Right? Or 95 and keep his bets up. But we know better than to pay him 95. We'll look at it. We'll stop. The dice will just stop. We'll stop, and we'll look at him and say, coming down? Yeah. Oh, yeah, take me down, 160 and down. Again, he likes to show people that he knows the payouts and stuff. So we'll give him his 160. We'll take this down, and he will throw in $45 and say 3-way 6. Then he'll throw in $20 and say 2-way 4. He will throw in the exact same bet that he just took down. When he's playing, I see a lot of players leave the table after a little while because it's so annoying and slows the game down so much. So I hope you guys find this interesting. This is just, I guess, more of a story than a strategy or anything like that. But I hope you guys find this interesting. Thank you very much for watching. We will catch you guys next time. Bye now. Okay, everybody, and as promised, all the usual blah blah that I try and do at the beginning of the video, we're going to go ahead and put near the end of the video. And here we go. So thank you, everybody, for your usual patronage. All of you that are patrons of ours, we very, very much appreciate it. Thank you, everybody who's been buying us a cup of coffee.
love to say it's going to coffee right now, but this month with the entire family out for COVID, it's honestly going to Bill's and probably the kid's birthday in a week. But we definitely appreciate it. We're going to continue working on these live streams. I know you guys have seen some of them popping up. Just got to figure out the look of it, and some of the audio is still giving me issues. But hopefully we'll be getting those live streams and the craps tournaments going as soon as possible. Really just going to depend on scheduling. My schedule changed, Amy's schedule changed, kids' school schedule is fun. So once we figure out exactly how all those schedules are going to work, we'll let everybody know. And otherwise, please continue emailing us with anything you would like to see videoed. And again, thank you everybody for tuning in. We appreciate every single one of you guys. We'll catch you next time. Bye now.